follow a consumer first approach. Our business philosophy rests on four key pillars: product, price, selection, and service. Over the past 58 years, we have never diluted on these fundamental principles. We invest heavily in researching consumer preferences and satisfaction to ensure that we deliver the best possible experience to our customers. We have a sincere team of competent personnel, and we believe in
to establish mass-produced ornaments to leading the market, to introduce purity standards, to fighting for consumer rights to get the highest quality gold. It has been a fearless journey based on ethics and customer care. This fearlessness has been imbibed by our customers who enjoy blissful confidence when purchasing their gold at Jose Alucas. Today, if there's one word to describe the Jose Alucas experience, it is courage. Jose Alucas.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the documentary. Sorry for that small technical snag. This has been the journey of Jose Alucas. Because now in this occasion, we are joined by two superstars, I would say. One, obviously, Mr. R. Madhavan. And the other one is Mr. Jose Alucas. Because the brand line that we have, finally put to take this brand forward is courage. Because what Josa Lucas has given to the consumers is exactly that, the courage. Courage and for fearless gold shopping. As you all know, whenever you make a gold shopping, you are actually little in the jittery that whether I would get the good deal or whether I would be given the fair deal by the jeweler. Because we always had the doubts about the purity, about the fair price, about the fair trade practices that you get in a jewelry. Mr. Josa Lucas always fought for the customer. For him, customer was the first person or the most important person in his premise. So he actually took away that fear from the minds of the consumers and brought in fearlessness, and that's how the brand is positioned as a brand with courage and the brand which provides courage. So I would like to call upon the stage our distinguished management of Josa Lucas and Mr. R. Madhavan, one by one. I would like to call upon Mr. Varghese Aluka, the Managing Director of Josa Lucas, onto the stage. Next, I would like to call Mr. Paul Aluka onto the stage. He is also a Managing Director of Josa Lucas. Next, I would like to call upon to the stage the man of the day, Mr. Josa Lucas. Next, the person we are all waiting to be seen on the stage, Mr. R. Madhavan. Next, Mr. John Aluka, Managing Director of Josa Lucas. Now I would like to play 3 slides. That 3 slides, tells you why we are here. For that 3 slides, we haven't put any kind of music because we don't want any noise when we play it, because the noise will be there after we play it. Okay, the noise will be there in the jewelry industry and among the consumers and among the, financial pundits of the country. So I would like to make that grand announcement, what Josa Lucas is going to do in the years to come. This is it. This is going to be the single largest investment plan or expansion plan by any jeweler in the country. 100 stores at an investment of 5,500 crores. So that is what Josa Alukas is going to do in the coming years. So now I would like to request Mr. Varghese Aluka to tell a few words, because he's a managing director who handles, because here the portfolio is very clearly split between the management team. Mr. Varghese Alukas is a person who, who is the man who brings in a design a day. That is his, That is his commitment. He brings out a new design a day, every day. So I would like to ask Mr. Varghese Aluka to tell us about, more about the plans of Jose Lucas in terms of designs, and he also handles the finance part of the group. So I would like to ask him about the plans of Jose Lucas in terms of providing new designs and in terms of, providing new experiences in gold and diamonds in the coming years.
Good afternoon. Namaskaram and Vanakkam. Everybody would have seen the presentation of what we are and what we are going to be. So we are at presently representing our showrooms all over the south states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra, Telangana and Pondicherry. So with present 50 stores, we provide the best designs to our customers, whatever we can provide, with the best sourcing of the ornaments from all over the pan-Indian states. Like the best designs what we get is the Kundan jewelry works, Divine jewelry works, Temple jewelry works, the Coimbatore jewelry, all these new designs we provide, and we source the best design, and we make sure we provide the best designs and the best purity with UID quality to all of our customers. And as we have presented, our plan is to add 100 more stores in coming years, and we have been working on that. And geographically, we are presently in South, but we are also looking into pan-Indian presence. And this is what we are, and we are thriving to give the best collections to our customers and provide the best to all the customers whom we are dealing with.
Thank you, Mr. Varghese, but you haven't mentioned the most important point of Jose Lucas. Till now, Jose Lucas as a company is a zero-debt company, absolutely zero-debt company. And that shows the strength of the Jose Lucas group. And now you know how methodical and how conventional they are in their approach, in selecting the markets and, and doing the trading. And I would say they are one of the largest profit-making group in the jewelry industry in South at least. So congratulations, Mr. Varghese, and next I would like to ask Mr. Paul Aluka. Paul handles the entire sales strategy and HR of the firm. As you have seen now, Jose Lucas in an industry where everybody poaches the other jeweler, to get more staff, experienced staff, Jose Lucas has got the lowest attrition rates. And, Mr. Jose Lucas himself told me that the real heroes of Jose Lucas is our employees. That's the reason why we call them as true heroes. Okay, so I would like to know about in the coming expansion phase of the company, sales is very important, sales strategy is very important, customer satisfaction is very important, because, the reason why they didn't branch out is that every branch that they open, consumer used to come back every other time to them only. So, they don't actually need, they are finding consumers over and over again in their firm. So it's a fantastic sales strategy that they have followed. So I would like to ask Mr. Paul that, what will be your strategy? Because from 50 stores, we are going to be 150 stores soon. So what will be your sales strategy? And, and what is the secret behind making your employees happy?
Good afternoon. Vanakkam. The customer trust of our brand Enjoys today has been built over the years by the management of Jose Lucas and its wonderfully dedicated team of employees. The company has in place one of the best HR policies in the field and enjoys the lowest attrition rate in the country, something all companies strive for. Even after 50 stores, Jose Lucas has remained debt-free, a testimony to a well-thought-out, systematic growth plan. The growth has now chalked out a well-calibrated growth plan for a smooth and fast-paced expansion. Jose Lucas aims to add more stores in many of towns in South India, and meanwhile, a deliberated study is underway to explore key markets in the rest of India and beyond. Jose Lucas has set its sights on GCC, Europe and US, where it will be but positioned as a high-value designer brand. Jose Lucas is stepping into the new world with confidence and pride.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Thank you. Verghese, I would like to know that we have mentioned, in our conversation. By the way, I'm V.A. Srikumar. I'm a brand strategist, and I have been given the mandate for Jose Lucas campaign for the next few years. So I'm going to have an exciting journey with them. So you have been talking about tying up with some designers, some major designers of the country, and also some global designers when we go global. Is there any plans like that? You are planning that, no? A couple of words regarding that.
Presently in the south, we have been associated with a few of the vendors who have been supplying to us daily basis, and we source from the latest design with the more vendors from Mumbai for the diamond jewelry and all that. But now we look into branding ourselves with some designers who are very popular in India, who are visible to entire world. So we can tie up with some designers in that way and take our brand. As Sri Kumar mentioned, we can even move on to the overseas market like GCC countries, European countries, American countries. So presently, as we do a lot of vendor system, we are also looking into tie up with a lot of designers who make high-end jewelries with the more known faces. So that is on pipeline, and this year also we have been trying to add a few stores in the south, which is already in plan and pipeline. So more and more vendors we are trying to put into and trying to get more designer and more designer products in the future.
Wow, that's a fantastic news, because now Jose Lucas is getting into the next phase of designer jewelries. So thank you, Verghese. Now I'm going on to John. John Aluka is heading the marketing and expansion plan of the group. Very important portfolio he is handling. So he's always traveling. He's always traveling not to his existing stores, but to the new markets and finding out where Jose Lucas have to be. So Mr. John, I would like to know your growth trajectory. How are you facing your growth plan? Just explain in few words.
First of all, ellarkum vanakkam, each and every press people, and our Madhavan sir is our new brand ambassador, and of course my brothers and father will be here. I like to say, like, our journey till now we have in 50 stores, and we are more opening in 100 store. Us, we can right now very easy to go because we have like a platform. And now we are in South. Now we are going for pan-India presence, that is ongoing our project, and globally. If you are going for global market, we are planning to a designer wear jewelry. Like we are planning to global, like GCC and Middle East, like Europe, US, everywhere. That is our future plans.
Okay, now you have, you told in the press release also that you have some, you will have to spread in South more. That we have got 50 stores in South, but do you think you have more opportunities in South?
Of course, now we are completely moving on South market, and we'll go for North after
because,
that.
Because, as you all know, 40% of the gold traded in India is happening in South, is traded in South.
So, exactly. So that is in 40-45% market share in South. That's why we are mostly in the South. After that, we'll go for North, pan-India presence.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. John. Now, I would like to ask Josetan. Josetan will be speaking in Malayalam. Most of you would be, I think, can follow Malayalam because we follow Tamil film more, in Kerala, because all your Tamil films are, running 50 days, 100 days, getting 10 crores, 15 crores initial collections, more than the superstars films of Malayalam. So we expect you also to understand Malayalam. So Josetan will be speaking in Malayalam. As you all would have seen him, he's a down-to-earth person. He is a man of action, not man of words. but he will tell some words about his journey and the future plans. Josetta.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഞാൻ 60 കൊല്ലം മുൻപേ തുടങ്ങിയ ഒരു ബിസിനസ്സാണ് ആലുക്കാസ് ജ്വല്ലറി. ഞാനാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ തുടക്കക്കാരൻ. അതിനുശേഷം ഞങ്ങൾ 5 ബ്രദേഴ്സ് മാറി. അപ്പോൾ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിൽ അത് വന്നു. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ജോസ് ആലുക്കാസ് എന്ന പേര് അവസാനം ഞാൻ എടുത്തത്. ഈ 60 കൊല്ലമായി ഞാൻ തുടങ്ങിയത് എൻ്റെ മക്കളും കൂടി വന്നതിന് ശേഷം വലിയ ഗ്രോത്ത് അവർ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റി. പുതിയ ടെക്നോളജികളും കാര്യങ്ങളും വെച്ച് അവർ ഇന്ന് വളരെ ഭംഗിയായി നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ വലിയ കാര്യമായിട്ടൊന്നും ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ഫീൽഡിലില്ല. മക്കളാണ് എല്ലാം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you. What he said is that he started Alucas as a group, then the business was diversified and split into between 3-4 brothers, and then he got himself branded as Jose Alucas, and Jose Alucas has made tremendous progress, and as I told you, he's a man of few words and a man of great actions. Now I would like to call upon Sri Madhavan. We have just finished an ad. You would have seen it in the televisions. We have just finished an ad. Madhavan was the first person who introduced or who endorsed the tagline "Courage." Certain relationships bring courage to our life. As you all know, you will have a friend, you will have a cousin, or you will have a sister, or you will have a brother, or you will have a father, uncle, who brings courage to us. For everything that we are in a little bit of country, we run to that person, who provides courage to us. That was the philosophy that we try to imbibe in Jose Alucas commercial. So we selected Madhavan because of one thing, because Jose Alucas never advertised for the products. The core advertising platform that Jose Alucas has taken was on the philosophies, the values and the ethos of the brand. So we were in search of a person who could relate to that, because there should be a mutual respect, mutual relationship that happens between the brand and the brand ambassador, because he is going to talk for us, because we can talk only among ourselves, but he is the person who is going to talk to the world about the brand. So we were behind Mr. Madhavan for some time, and he was also very choosy in selecting brands. So we had a conversation. He met Jose Alucas, he met the sons, and we had a long conversation. And he said, and we explained to him the way forward plan of Jose Alucas. He said, then I am there, and we were quite happy to have Mr. Madhavan, because nobody can tell you the value of life. Nobody can tell you the value that one follows in life than Mr. R. Madhavan, because he has been always a person who stood up for values, who spoke about values, who lived a very, very value-filled life. Welcome, Mr. R. Madhavan, sir. And I would like to hear from you, your thoughts about the brand, and how happy you are to be seated among the father and the 3 fantastic sons of Mr. Jose Alucas. Thank you.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். வெனஸ்டே ஆஃப்டர்நூனுக்கு இவ்வளோ பேர் வந்திருக்கிறது ரொம்ப நன்றி. எல்லாருமே ஆங்கிலத்தில் பேசியிருக்காங்க. என்னை மன்னிக்கவும், நானும் இங்கிலீஷில் கொஞ்சம் பேச விரும்புகிறேன். ஜோஸ் ஆலுகாஸோட வேல்யூஸ் என்ன அப்படிங்கிறத நம்ம பேசும்போது இட்ஸ் வெரி கிளியர். ஐ விஷ் வி ஹேட் அலவுட் Jose sir to speak in the beginning. Then we would have all followed the rich tradition that is part of this gentleman's life. What I mean by that is, all the sons and I would have been accused of the same thing. I would have sat down and spoken to you all. That is how we were all speaking to you right now. But when this gentleman's turn came, he actually made it a point to stand up and address you. And I think that the small gesture will tell you a lot about how culture and value means to you, sir. Thank you very much. Or else even I would have been sitting and talking, and I think that's the kind of respect that every one of you deserve for coming here. The second thing is, in today's world, everybody is aiming for quick growth, and the competition is to see how quickly you can become richer. And in that endeavor, a lot of customers and a lot of people who rely on you get left behind. in today's world, it's very clear that anything that is a meteoric growth also has a meteoric fall. Josa Lucas does not represent that. They've been around for 60 years, and they've been around winning trust of the customers over a period of time. Whatever growth has been there, it has been followed by sustenance over a period of time, and then the growth again. And the sustenance la dhaan vandu makkaloda nambikkai ungalaala sambadhikka mudiyum, which is very, very important for growth. Sustained growth is far more important than a meteoric one. When I judge, when I analyze people, I try to see how important this sustenance is for them. And it's wonderful to see that it takes Josa Lucas 60 years to decide that they want to go from 50 stores to 150 stores. But when they leap, it's the leap of a tiger. It's not a small step. It's a huge step. So I'm completely enamored and blown over by the fact that they're going to go in for 100 more stores with an investment of 5,500 crores, which is incredible. Thirdly, they are going to go global, and I'm excited about it because following all the traditional values of providing jewelry for marriages and special occasions, right now my brother here said that they're going to go for designer jewelry as well, which is what the rest of the world is looking at India for. We are the leading jewelry designer country in the world. Having said that, the beauty of having to associate with them, and I have to say thank you for taking me as part of your brand ambassador, because I have some very tall order and tall, challenges to fill, considering the brand ambassadors before me. But for me, this is a great opportunity for me to associate with you, because I'm so keen to study the business model that you have. I'm so keen to see the kind of growth that they're planning and the bravado with which it is done. And like Shri just said, it just doesn't come from sincerity. It just doesn't come from honesty and loyalty. All this combined with courage becomes a huge, formidable force. And I think that this is the absolute right approach. That's what enamored me. That's what attracted me to Josa Lucas as a brand. And for me, it's a matter of great honor and pride to be sitting with this family, especially with this gentleman who's been a pioneer in this field and has proved so much to the world in terms of what honesty and courage can do.
Thank you, Madhavan sir. You know, as you said, you know, the values and the maturity, it will be proven only over age. Because the reason why we are together is that you represent a matured brand, and the maturity that you brought in, you know, because people won't, people at 16 still, loves you a lot, because that comes from the age group doesn't matter when it comes to love to Mr. Madhavan. So that's always there, and you have never tried to fancy anybody with doing any kind of unreal things in life and also in movies, which is actually a fantastic thing to do. And so we are looking for a very, very long relationship with you, sir, because I know that certain people won't age, with the years pass by, like you said, and you will also, your charm will also not age. So that's all from us now, and now it's open to Q&A. And I would like to request a very, very, very humble request to you all, to the media person. You are much, much experienced and matured than me, but to restrict all your questions to the event, to Josa Lucas event, about Josa Lucas growth, about Josa Lucas plans and Josa Lucas history. Please restrict your questions to that only. This is a very humble request again. Thank you. Now over to you.
See, presently we are with 50 stores. We have now started to look into the geographical way of looking to the real estate way, whichever the location. This is a plan which we are proposing from last 2-3 years. So next year we will be closing with our 60 years of operations. I mean, we started in 1964. So within a limit of maybe the availability of funding and the availability of the real estate, we may be closing it in within 8 to 10 years, even before that. But present planning is with the southern states, even more stores are coming. I mean, 8 to 10 stores are in pipeline. Within 4 to 5 years also we can plan, depending on the availability of funding and depending on the availability of real estate and geographicalness.
Because as you know, as you all know, the major decision has been taken to pump in, and we are all ready with that. But it all depends upon the real estate availability. As you know, the real estate availability, we have started hunting for 200 stores. Well, and and zeroed into 100 stores. Where depending upon the availability of the real estate. So it can happen as as fast as possible, and the hunt is on for 100 stores.
Recently, we have our own fund in running these 50 stores. We have a lot of approach from banks to fund us. Presently, we have only very little funding from the bank, so it is open for the bank funding. In further, depending on the situation, we are looking into the PE funding, and later in the stage, if we are all going well, then we can look into IPO or whatever the public funding or whatever it is. Presently, bank is supporting us, so they are also willing to give a good amount of fund for expansion, and later on with the PE funding we are looking into.
So that's what I'm telling you, sir. He answered it because the plan is ready, the plan is drawn, the master plan is drawn. So 100 stores we have decided. It all depends upon, for example, if you are looking at Chennai, we don't have representation in Chennai. John will tell about that. So we are going to have a large representation in Chennai. Mr. John, talk about your Chennai plan.
Sure. Yeah, we have a plan is on. We have opened multiple store in Chennai on one day. That is our plan.
Yeah. So we are going to have, like that in a place like Chennai, there is no point in having just one store. So we'll be doing multiple stores. So in one city, we are going for multiple stores. So this pace can go up faster. So it all, the real estate hunt is on. And as far as he's concerned, we are a zero debt company as far as now. So for a zero debt company, the funds coming in is not an issue. So they have been very traditional. So they are people of very little words, So 50 stores with a zero debt, and and PE funding is out there for calling, and also the bank funding is out there to take. So they will internally decide on the funding, but they have made the the funding ready for 5,500 crores. Yeah. So we have already got a DigiGold scheme, digital gold. Yeah, once.
We have a DigiGold, which is tied up with MMTC PAMP. MMTC PAMP is Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation India, tied up with PAMP Switzerland. So we have an online site where a customer can book for digital gold from 10 rupees to 10 lakhs in the fingerprint. So you can deposit either in their locker, or you can get it physically, or you can get the vouchers and exchange with the ornaments what we have in the store. So it is called DigiGold, which is partnership between MMTC PAM, which can be done on online. Yeah, it's safe. You can visit our DigiGold site, which is MMTC is part of Government of India, where you can have a safe vault in their vault, or you can have it digitally, or you can have it in physical way. You can visit digigold.com.
So that's what we are talking about. 9,000 plus crores is our present turnover. We have stores only in south. So the entire share comes from south only. Market share.
If you look into pan-India, most of the corporate jewelers are having more market share from the south because of customers who buy in the south for the weddings and all that. It is more than what you find in the north. So the market share, what we have, if you ask me, that we have in 5 different states like Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana and all that. Maybe we may be having 25 to 30% of the share in the south. I think we so. And the 100%, if you look into the south share, will be 25 to 30%. So overall India, the 40% stake is total Indian market. The 40% comes in the South market. That is what we mentioned. And we cannot ourselves assess, like, we think it is 30 to 40%, we can, 25 to 30%.
Like own only. We have Tamil Nadu in pipeline around 10 stores.
Presently in 50 stores, our 23 stores are in the south, in Tamil Nadu. So we are planning every state will have a share of 10-15%. So it is on the plan. Maybe Tamil Nadu has more at present because bigger state, bigger customer base and all that. So even in Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, also our market share is good, even in Kerala. So we'll be expanding soon. Before COVID levels, if you look into the gold price was around 1,800 rupees around that. Once the COVID got over, the price has gone up by more than 35-40%. Just now, it is per gram is 5,575. It is today. So after the COVID, once the COVID was lockdown, we had 3-4 months of loss of this business, but all could make up because of the gold price which has gone up. So the loss has been made up with the revenue what we have got from the higher price of the gold price. Now, if you look into last 2 years, the revenue all have been increasing for all the jewelers with the gold price going up. This last year, we have almost crossed off around 9,000 crores turnover, which was our record turnover. So we are even looking into more stores with a more gold price. The gold price you would have been seeing, it is going up and up every day. So with the revenue from the upper gold price, our revenue share is going more and more. So last year it was around 9,000 crores. So it is better than pre-COVID time. The footfalls is more, but the buying capacity of the customers, some customers has gone down because price-wise, the price has gone up so high. So the people who are buying for 1 lakh is still buying 1 lakh, but their quantity of gold is coming less because of the price of gold price, higher gold price. So footfalls is almost same. It will be much better, but the purchasing products now more of lightweight jewelry ornaments, which are more moving because the prices has gone up so much. So lightweight jewelry and daily wear jewelry, which is selling very high. Last Akshaya Tritiya, last 22nd, 23rd in the April, all the jewelers recorded more than 25 to 30% sale compared to last year. So we can understand what is that. So only the problem of price hike, there is little dip in some volume, but the revenue-wise, all have crossed from the previous year.
Okay, sir. Mr. Madhavan has to join the shoot. His shoot is actually at 2 o'clock. He's in between a busy shoot schedule. So I think, if there are no much questions, we can wind up the session and we can leave him now. And we will just play our commercial with that we have shot with Mr. Madhavan. Just that, and we will allow him to leave and join the shoot. Thank you. Just play that commercial. One second. You can come here, sir. Please. Somebody clear this off, please. No, clear it off, clear it off. Plays full screen, that when you reduce it, that's the reason why it goes out of sync. Off the light, please. Once again.
நெயில் பாலிஷோட கலருக்கு கூட அவன் ஏன் கிட்ட தான் ஆப்ஷன் கேட்பா, ஆனா பண்றது நேர் ஆப்போசிட்.
எனக்கு ஒயிட் ஃப்ளவர் தான் பிடிக்கும்னு அண்ணனுக்கு தெரியும். ஆனா
எங்க அண்ணன் தங்கச்சிக்கு நடுவுல 2 விஷயத்துல மட்டும் ஒத்துமை.
அருண், அவன் விஷயத்துல எனக்கு தைரியமே எங்க அண்ணன் தான்.
ஏய், உனக்கு தைரியமா கொடுக்க ஜாஸ் ஆலுகாஸ் தங்கம் தான் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னப்ப அவ சொன்னா
பெர்ஃபெக்ட். நீ போ, எனக்கு எந்த வருத்தமும் இல்ல அப்படின்னு சொன்னாள்.
ஜாஸ் ஆலுகாஸ் சில உறவுகள்.
Mr. Sushil, Chief Marketing Officer of Jose Lucas, to express vote of thanks, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I give a big thanks for people to come in here, making time and to be here with us. We have received a good support from you all, and we wish your support to continue in a more bigger way. So let's move out for a lunch session now. Really thank you for making it today. Thank you all.
Gentlemen, let's give way for Mr. Madhavan to leave the place. Thank you.